Welcome to Thoroughbred Action here at Gulfstream Park. Brian Natta with you. We got 9 races on the Friday card, several strong turf runnings as well. And the big news, of course, $350,000 in the gross jackpot Rainbow Six, kicking off in race 4. Upstairs, the track announcer Pete Aiello for the course and the weather conditions.
It's a beautiful day with temperatures in the upper 70s. The main track is fast, the Tapeta track is always fast, and the turf course is firm. In the first race, simply take out the alternates 11, 12, and 13. Racing at Gulfstream. On the stretch out, Cumberland ridden out of there to try to clear the inside traffic, and he'll lead early on. From the rail, it's Wimoff who comes away in second. Splitting horses is the big favorite. Calic, he's a bit keen on heels of the top horse. Far outside, it's America's Guess, certain is 3 wide. Back from there, Hardy Choice, he's fighting the rating while working in the 2-path. Windsor Park is up and by him. Deep on the course is Ode to War, then Left Them Behind, and Forge and Fire is last. Around the first turn they go, 23-3 for the opening quarter, and Cumberland has the lead, pushed along by Certain in second. America's Guess kept in the clear, 3 wide third from Calic, who's the race favorite, fourth at the inside. They're followed by Windsor Park and Wimhoff, a gap of another 2 to Ode to War. Then it's Hardy Choice and Left Him Behind. Still out the back is newcomer Forge and Fire. They race to the half-mile point. Jockey Joel Rosario harnessing the speed of Cumberland, who went 47 seconds for the opening half-mile and leads by a length and a half. Certain is second, Calic is third, America's Guest is fourth, a gap of 3 to Windsor Park together with Wimhoff. Then out 3 wide, Ode to War in front of an improving Forge and Fire. Hardy Choice and Left Them Behind at the back, and Cumberland trying to go the distance here. There's a quarter of a mile left to go with Cumberland the target. He leads by a length and a half as the favorite Calic launched into the clear to try to take up the slack. Certain is third. From the back and running home, that's Forge and Fire. Eighth of a mile to go, it's still Cumberland. He leads by 2. Calic tries to get to him in the concluding stages here. It's Calic gaining on Cumberland. Cumberland almost home. Calic still surging. Calic's getting to him. Cumberland, Calic, and Cumberland in a win photo. That's a wicked bob, and it's too tight to call. Calic was outside. Cumberland was inside. It's a photo, 134-3. They're at the post, and they're off. Mama Maria was maybe a step slow to get going. First-timer Sin for a Season was away quickly. Here's Mama Maria, who finds her feet and moves to challenge. In between them and Sassy But Precious, away fourth Cecilia's Wings. Wide on the course is Principia. The trailer is Confer, but she's improving well down toward the inside. So Mama Maria at even money makes the lead and leads by half a length. Sin for a Season is latched on to her second, Confer. Looking for room at the inside with Sassy But Precious between horses. Cecilia's Wings and Principia toward the back of the field as they make their way to the half-mile point. Mama Maria went 23-2 for the opening quarter and leads by half a length over Sin for a Season, who tries to stay on second. 3 wide, Cecilia's Wings Confer into the action in a big way. Irad looking for racing room. He might find it toward the rail. 5/16 to go, and here comes Confer to challenge for the lead. Mama Maria's under pressure. 3 wide, Sin for a Season. 4 wide, Cecilia's Wings. 2 back to Principia. The trailer is now Sassy But Precious as they run to the top of the stretch. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. They're 3 in line. From the far outside, it's Sin for a Season, who now has a narrow lead. Saya is trying to get her to shift gears. She turns for home on top while under siege. Principia angles to the outside to try to take up the slack. Mama Maria's backpedaling. Confer is flattened out. Final 16th of a mile. Here comes Principia on the outside. Sin for a Season tries to hold off Principia. Principia, Sin for a Season. Here's the wire. Sin for a Season held off. Sin for a Season beats Principia narrowly. They were well clear of the others in 125-3. Good start for Bella Future. Here's Inevitable Connection and Rugged Union heading off for the early lead. Napa Spirit is fourth early, improving at the inside. Hey, Mac, it's Jack. He's racing together with Famous Gent. Out the back is Raise a Profit. To the half-mile point they race. Rugged Union has the lead, 3 parts of length. From the outside, Inevitable Connection is there second. Emma Jane has Napa Spirit poised to strike, and he's on the go now. He's racing into third, only a half length behind. Then Bella Future with the gray Famous Gent on the outside. Held up in traffic, Hey Mac, it's Jack, and the trailer is Raise a Profit. They run to the top of the stretch, a quarter of a mile from home. 3 wide, Napa Spirit sweeping up to take over the lead. Looking for room behind the speed. Hey, Mac, it's Jack. Down at the inside, Rugged Union, and over the top, Famous Gent. There's an eighth of a mile to go. They're swarming in on the far outside, Famous Gent and Castellano going well. Here's inside run from Hey, Mac, it's Jack. These two kick on. Napa Spirit is third. Famous Gent to the top. Famous Gent wins again. Famous Gent a half a length better than Hey, Mac, it's Jack in 55-1. And they're off. From between horses, Super Unison ridden for the early lead. Father Delay has something to say about that. Here's Spanish Fury charging to challenge. Away in the top flight, WP Cadet. Eventful backs off to fifth. Down inside, it's Noble Tiger ahead of Solomon's Gold. No speed at all from Sound Doctrine, who's last a long way. They make their way to the half-mile point, and up front, Spanish Fury and Miguel Vasquez. They lead by 3 parts of a length. Super Unison is second. Father Delay poised to strike 3 wide third. WP Cadet is fourth. Fifth at the rail, Noble Tiger. Then back to Solomon's Gold and Eventful. Still out the back, a long way, is Sound Doctrine. 22-4 for the opening quarter. Around the far turn they go. And Father Delay begins to shift gears, and he's up now to take the lead. From between horses, Super Unison dropping back tamely is Spanish Fury. Solomon's Gold is next, then WP Cadet and Eventful through a 45-4 half mile. They have the favorite to catch, Father Delay. Looking good at this stage. He's a quarter of a mile from home and widening. From the outside, Solomon's Gold. From the inside, Super Unison. Then it's Eventful. Down the center, and a late run from Sound Doctrine. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Father Delay just under light handling, and he's got it won. If you back Father Delay, you can go collect as 3-5 proves easy money. Never in doubt, Father Delay by many. Solomon's Gold is in a photo for second that I'm sure he wins over Eventful, who's third. Then Sound Doctrine and Super Unison in 1:16-4. And they're up. Level beginning. Soon after the start, it was Music City Star ridden hard for the early lead. That's not good news for Best Dream, who has to angle off the heels of the new leader and race on from second. Jungle Juice is third. It's a quick early pace. From fourth, Rosie Holiday, and the late-running Soul of an Angel has pace ahead of her, last of the lot. Out of the chute onto the main track, Edgard Zayas and Music City Star clear by almost a length. Best Dream is second. Jungle Juice is third. The quarter time was 23-3. These top three have 7 on Soul of an Angel, who improves outside of Rosie Holiday. They run to the half-mile point, and with the advantage, it's Music City Star. Best Dream working way out in the center after Imagine Jose Ortiz trying to get her to relax out there with Jungle Juice in third. Still out the back are Soul of an Angel and Rosie Holiday, and still up front is Music City Star. 45-4 for the opening half mile. Around the far turn they go. Music City Star by a length and a half. Best Dream appeared to relax while angled in the clear, and she's now taking up the slack nicely. A gap of 5 to Jungle Juice. Haven't heard from the back markers yet, as Best Dream has ran to the lead. There's a quarter of a mile left to go, and Best Dream leads by 5 lengths. Now make it 6. Music City Star, Jungle Juice second and third. Soul of an Angel is underway with a ton of ground to make up and a very classy Daughter of Jess's Dream to catch. And she can only think about it because it'll never happen. Best Dream in high gear and long gone. It's Best Dream and jockey Jose Ortiz. He's posing for the picture and gears are down. Best Dream in a romp. Second is Soul of an Angel. Third is Jungle Juice. Then Rosie Holiday. Top by 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Good start inside for Ortis, who heads off for the early lead. Splitting horses, Happy Runner with Memories Are Magic into the top flight. These three across the course. Racket is away in the blue colors in fourth. Two better than an improving Exact Estimate. He's well settled at this stage. Racing ahead of the other favorite, Oglethorpe. A gap of another 2 to Levity, third last. Second last is Dr. Kringle. Most Wanted Man as last of the 9 as they charge around the first turn. Here's Racket moving up out wide to challenge Happy Runner for the top. These two now work two better than Memories Are Magic, who's now third. Ortis is at the rail in fourth. Well settled in fifth is Exact Estimate. Jose Ortiz has him about 5 lengths off the lead, working two better than Oglethorpe. Another 2 lengths back to Levity, then Dr. Kringle and Most Wanted Man. Less than 5/8 from the finish. Racket at a big price leads by a length and a half. Happy Runner is the nearest pursuer second. 2 back to Memories Are Magic. He's now third. Ortis is at the inside, Yellow Cap while racing in fourth, followed fifth by Exact Estimate. He's traveled excellent throughout, and he's starting to make a bit of ground. He's two better than Oglethorpe, then Most Wanted Man. Out the back, Levity, now the trailer, Dr. Kringle. Around the far turn they go. They went 47 3 for a half-mile speed. Racket has the lead. Happy Runner is second. Exact Estimate is into the bridle while racing 3 wide third. Dropping back a touch is Ortis. Driven into fifth is Oglethorpe. He's underway from the outside in Levity, and they're at the top of the stretch. Now jockey Jose Ortiz tells Exact Estimate it's time to go to work as he takes the lead from Happy Runner with Oglethorpe on his outside. Oglethorpe and Exact Estimate kick on. Exact Estimate with a clear lead. Oglethorpe is second. Exact Estimate traveled powerfully throughout. He wins by a length and a half. Second, Oglethorpe. Closer for third. Either Happy Runner or Ortis in 140 and 4. And they're off. Slow to break was Hey Hey Paula. Quick to break out wide. Mercury Head heading off for the early lead. Designed by Kitten Has Speed. Lovin' Makes Sense away in the top flight. Then Traverse and Foxy Lady. Slow into stride again today. Hey Hey Paula's last of the 6 with less than half a mile to run. It's Lovin' Makes Sense and Miguel Vasquez with rail position and the lead. Mercury Head is second. Traverse is 3 wide. Designed by Kitten is on a hard hold at the rail. A gap of 2.5 more to Foxy Lady, very much close enough if good enough, and 3 to the trailer, Hey Hey Paula. They round the far turn at the 5/16, 3 wide Traverse, 2-path Mercury Head, holding command as Lovin' Makes Sense. Irad launching Foxy Lady 4 wide, and she's in high gear. Designed by Kitten is bottled up, no place to go. Off the turn and the stretch drive, who do you like here? They're 5 across the course as Designed by Kitten finds a seam. Foxy Lady and Traverse surging over the top. It's Traverse in front, Foxy Lady and Designed by Kitten on either side. Here's Designed by Kitten inside of Traverse. Traverse digs in, and Traverse hangs on to win it. Designed by Kitten was second. Foxy Lady ran third, then Mercury Head, and Hey Hey Paula, 103 and 2. They're off. They're off. Much better start today for My Sea Cottage, who's ridden for the early lead. From Chasing Rainbows is away in second. Ski Patrol is up on the outside. He's now third. From fourth, it's Rockstar Row, then Master of the Senate and Royal Spirit. Out the back is Group Hug. And the run around the first turn, My Sea Cottage takes over a clear lead. From Chasing Rainbows is a bit keen, while second and angling to the heels of the leader. Ski Patrol is now in third, from a rail-running Royal Spirit, who's up to claim fourth. From fifth, it's Rockstar Row, 2 better than Master of the Senate, and Group Hug is last. 23 and 3 for the opening quarter speed. My Sea Cottage, he's taken a strong hold of the bit. Saez lets him roll early. He's opened a 4-length lead now. Chasing Rainbow second, Ski Patrol third. Up to the outside, Rockstar Row, saving ground is Royal Spirit. Then Master of the Senate, and the trailer is Group Hug. So there's no secret here. My Sea Cottage will go as fast as he can for as far as he can. That was a wicked second quarter. He's in front by 5 as they swing to the far turn. Second is Chasing Rainbows. Third is Ski Patrol. He begins to make a bit of ground. Ridden into fourth is Royal Spirit, Master of the Senate. He starts to warm to the task. He's had a ton of pace ahead of him. He's in the clear now. Red Cap, Master of the Senate, gaining good ground as they start to reel in My Sea Cottage. There's a 1/4 mile left to go through 3/4 and 10 flat. My Sea Cottage has the lead while trying to re-break. From the outside, Ski Patrol, from between horses and Chasing Rainbows. Down the center and Master of the Senate. There's an 1/8 mile to go. My Sea Cottage trying to go one more furlong. He leads a 1.5 lengths. Ski Patrol is on the outside and Master of the Senate surging forward. Here's Master of the Senate to win it. Ski Patrol second, My Sea Cottage third. Fourth was Group Hug in 1:34 flat. And runners away. The race favorite Demurely was quick into stride. She's going to try to clear, but she has problems in that department as Adios Dixie and Sophia Storm are both right alongside. So these three race on from the gray Bally Baby, who's away in fourth. Then Muguruza off the speed as she, ahead of Politely Crowned and Sade Purse. They make their way to the far turn with Sophia Storm in front. She has the lead. Demurely is second. They've gone 3 ahead of Muguruza, who's on to take third from Adios Dixie, who's back to fourth. Then Bally Baby, she's racing in fifth. Politely Crowned is sixth. Seventh at the rail is Sade Purse. Out the back are Politely Crowned and Mudshaft. They're under the top of the stretch. Sophia Storm, Demurely, and Muguruza across the course. Demurely needs to do better than that. She's working harder than the other two, and she's back racing in third. From fourth, it's Adios Dixie trying to wind it up up wide is Mudshaft. Sade Purse is at the rail with an eighth of a mile to go. Magaruza on even terms with Sophia Storm, but Sophia's got a kick, and Sophia Storm just turned away the second horse Magaruza, and she's on to a 5-2 victory. Sophia Storm in front. Second, Mugaruza. Third was Demurely, then Mudshaft. It's close after that for the high five. Picture between Adios Dixie and Sade Purse. 5.5 at 105-1.
And that's a wrap on the 9-race Friday card. We'll come back with you on Saturday. 12 races, 2 stakes as well. The Hutchison for 3-year-olds in the Silks Run, sprinting on the turf. Yes, I Am Free, and the return of that classy 3-year-old Big Invasion. We'll see you at 12:40 for the first post.